Hello everyone, welcome back once again. So in this video, we'll try to cover how we can do the string operation. Okay, how we can declare the string, okay, with new syntax on ABAP BTP environment. So if you remember in my previous video, I told you how we can insert the data in the database table, okay, and how we can display the same using write statement. Okay, so if you want to remind the same, then you can refer my previous video. So I'll show you the playlist from where you can refer the same video. So this is my channel, and here you can see there is a playlist called ABAP Basics on BTP Environment. So click on the same, then it will navigate to all videos. So as of now, here 5 videos are available. So last video you can see here, in this video I told insert record and how we can display the data. So you can refer the same. Okay, so this is the playlist for basics. If you want to learn the basics of ABAP on BTP environment. So let's quickly start our new task. So today we'll try to learn how we can perform the string operation. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is our, if you remember, this is our package. Okay, and as of now, we have created, if you'll navigate this dictionary tab, and here, as you can see, I told how we can create data element, how we can create domains, how we can create a database table. And if you remember, if you will navigate to the source code, uh, then within a source code we have created one class, and within this class I have written the logic to insert the record in the database table. Okay, so this is the logic I have already discussed within the previous video. So you can refer my previous video. Okay, and I already told you how we can declare the variables and how we can do the calculation using variables. So these things I already discussed. So today we will discuss how we can create create a strings operation and how we can manipulate the string operation here. So to manipulate the string operation, so for now, string operation, we just need to declare some string methods. Not a methods, some string variables we have to declare. Okay, let's say, I'll show you. Uh, this is the way to declare the local variable. Okay, so local variable you can declare always using data. Okay, and here I'm creating some constants. So let's say LC. LC means local constant. Okay, let's say I just need to mm, message, and type would be string because we have to play with a string, that's why. So in a string, I just need to pass some default value. Let's say first, okay. Then same, create another constant, string, value, program. Okay. So same thing I just need to display using string variable. So how we can do the same? So to achieve the same, what you need to do, uh, I'll show you both ways. So we have to declare one more variable which will hold these value. Okay, so LV out and type should be a string. Okay, now I'll put another statement here. So let's say LV out, and you can use a statement called uh, concatenate LC MSG 1 and LC MSG 2 into LV out and write out, right, and here pass LV out. Okay, so actually this is the older technique to concatenate uh, two strings into one. Okay, so I'm writing here you can see I am putting some comment for the same older technique. Okay, now let's try to run the same. Uh, so for timing, I am commenting this piece of logic. Uh, you can do comment using Control Shift and less than button and activate the same using Control F3. Now I'll execute the same. One more message I am putting. Older technique. Uh, just a minute. Wait a minute. We can write uh, older technique. Okay, now try to run the same. So you can run the same from here and go to run as, and there's an option to run as a ABAP console. So I'm using the same. It's Uh, just wait a minute. Some previous message is coming in the console, so I'm clearing the same. Okay, now console has been clear. Now I'll rerun the same. Okay, so using F9 we can rerun. So now you can see here output is coming, older technique, and here message you can see first program message is coming. Okay, but now you can see there is no space between these two strings. So how we can achieve the same? So I'll show you. So just you need to put one message separated by space. Now execute using F9. Then you can see the difference between both. This is the older message. Okay, and this is the new year message. Recently we have run this program and you can see here now space is coming between first and program. As you can see now it is easy to understand. So this is the older way to concatenate strings into a multiple strings into one string. So I'll tell you the new year way. So new year way would be like this. So first put the LV text. Here I'm using inline declaration which will hold the text. Okay. So using this symbol, within this symbol you have to write the variable directly. First program. Okay. Now I'll try to print the same. Using, and here we have to pass LV text. Now this is a new technique, new syntax you can see, sorry for the same. Yeah, so new statement you can write, and this is statement you should use. Okay, and this one is now older technique. This is now obsolete. Okay, now try to run using F9. Then you can see here both uh, you can see first program is coming. Okay, so it means this is and as you can see here, uh, along with this comma is, this comma should not come along with the string. So how we can fix the same? So I'll uh, show you. So before doing this, I'm clearing the console again so that we, because previous output is also coming, so it is getting confused. So that's why I'm clearing the console. So now here I'm removing the this and now try to run using F9. Then you can see the difference. In older technique, this is the older message. This is the message which is coming from the older statement using concatenate, and this message is coming from the new statement. So as you can see here in first program, you can see there is no space, but we require a space. So how we can achieve the same? So I'll show you how you can achieve the same. So to achieve the same, what you need to do, just put one space, blank space here. Okay. And try to run the same using F9. Then you can see this was the previous message, if you remember. And here you can see first program message is coming, but there is no space. And this is the new year message. New output you can see. And here you can see first program is coming with a space. And you can see there are lots of spaces coming. Okay. So we require a single space. So you can do accordingly. So what you need to do, just here we use lot of space now here. So just use like this, reduce the space as per the requirement and execute using F9. And now you can see here again, you can see now space is not coming again. So you can adjust the space accordingly. So I'm putting here one space, one single space, activate the program and run again. Now you can see here, now space is coming as per the requirement. Okay, so now as you can see, this statement we want. Okay, so just copy this statement and put it over here. Mm, put it over here. Okay, and here put, just wait. Here put new technique. Okay, now activate the program and try to run using F9. Now you can see this is the latest output. As you can see here, older technique means this is the older one message, which is coming from the concatenate statement, and this is coming from new technique, and it is coming from a new syntax. Okay, so this is it. So now I'll show you how as you can see here, we are passing a string directly. Okay, uh, within this. As you can see here, we are directly typing new technique and we are typing a string first. And you can see here, program, we are writing directly, or you can say we just hard coded here. Okay. So let's say, I mean, in real world, we never hard code any value. I mean, we cannot write directly here. So it is not a good programming technique. So to overcome this, whenever you want to declare some string, then you must define within a variable. As you can see here, here you can see we have defined a first string in this constant, which is LCMSD1. So I just want to replace this. Replace this with LCMSD1. So how we can do the same? So I'm showing this. So I'm just copying the same and paste it over here. Now I will replace this, and for time being I am commenting this line because I mean error is coming. Because why I comment this line? Because it is saying LV text was already declared. Okay, that's why I'm commenting, because we have already declared this on line number 30. That's why this error is coming. So to overcome this, I'm commenting this line so that we can overcome this error. So now you can see here first we have to replace with this constant. So just copy this and paste it over here, and along with this you have to use this sign. Uh, then only you can define variable within this symbol. Okay, so here I just need to replace program. So for program, I declare constant MSD2. Okay, now try to run using F9. First activate the program, then run using F9. Now you can see here output is coming perfectly, but now it is coming from the variable instead of a direct hard coding. Okay, so normally you should follow this. Okay, instead of this statement. Why? Because here we are directly uh, passing hard-coded value first and program. So, so to avoid this, you have to define this hard-coded value within a variable. Then that variable you need to pass it over here like this. Okay. So now what's the uh, second thing I just need to showcase you? So let's say now I'll create one more variable. Let's say I just need to display some, you can say, date within a string. So how we can display? So I'll show you. Let's declare a variable here, and type should be D, because here we have to define date for the same. So that's why this is a predefined type. D is there. So here I'm putting the date. Let's say today's date is 2023, and you can say month is 4 and date is 14. Okay. Now I just want to see this date, okay, within a string variable. So how we can see? So use the same LV text, and here I just need to show the date within a variable. So just use this brackets, this signs, and here you can uh, put the date accordingly. So I'm putting date, okay, and within date I have to use the constant lc date, because we need to display the date here. So I'm putting here, and now execute the same using F9. So you can see here date is coming like this. Okay. So now I'm clearing the console so that previous output should not come along with the new output. Okay. Now here you can see date is coming, but the format is not understandable. Okay. So if you want to change the format, so we can do the same. So how we can do the same? So this is the way. So I'm commenting previous one, and here you have to define a type ISO. Okay. And date should be ISO format. That is the format which is predefined by SAP. So now I'll execute the same using F9. Now you can see here the date format is coming. I mean date is coming in a format, in a understandable format, as you can see. This is showing the year, and we are in month of April, and this is the today's date. Okay. Now let's say I just need one more format instead of this. Instead of hyphen, we require a slash. Okay, so how we can show the slash instead of a hyphen within a date? So there is another predefined format by SAP. We can use the same. So here you have to define user and execute, activate and run. Now you can see here date is coming. Okay, and you can see here month is coming, date is coming, and year is coming. As okay, so this is the way to uh, declare the dates, declaring dates using strings. Now I'll show you how we can uh, how we can do the calculation or how we can show the amount, you can say. So let's say I just need to display some value, and that type should be uh, you can say that type should be packed decimal. This way packed decimals hold the decimal values, okay, which is predefined by SAP. So type should be P, and length you can define as per the requirement, and decimals should be two decimals. And here I am defining some value, default value, let's say minus 434.77. Now I just need to use the same along with a string. So how we can show? I'll show you declaring mm, declaring values, value or amount with a string operation. So what you need to do? Use the same data inline declaration, and I'll be text. And here I just need to show the, what I need to show. Amount you can write, or I'll write value, and value is LC value. Hmm. And here some error is coming. It is saying invalid line break. Okay. Hmm. Invalid line break is there. What is happening? Uh, just wait a minute. So let's say mm, I'll put the mm, just wait. So some error is coming. So I'll show you. We'll try to fix the same. So there is some space. I'm in a space issue here. So I fix the same. So now try to execute using F9 after activation. So as you can see, output is coming. Okay. So now here amount is coming. I mean value is coming as we have defined in the structure. I mean in a not a structure, in a local variable, you can say. Okay. Now here also we have some different options. I'll show you. So let's say, some predefined options are there. Let's say we just want to display this value in a different format. So we can use here. Uh, there is a number. A number should be user type, and now see the difference. Use execute, and now you can see the difference in a user format. It is coming same as earlier. Okay, so this is the another way, and now I don't want this value in I don't want this value in a user format, so I'll try the another format instead of user. So there is a another predefined format is there, but here you just need to change sign, and in sign here RIGST. So this is used. In some cases we require minus sign. eh, Uh, minus sign instead of front, we just need a minus sign and in any last. Okay. So to achieve the same, we have to use this. So let's see its output, and we can identify. Now you can see here, now minus sign is coming in the last instead of a first position, as you can see. So we can achieve this using this function. This predefined keyword. So now there is one more option is there. This here we can change the style of uh, value. So here here you can see here, and now if I'll execute the same, then you can see the difference. Now value is coming with exponentials value. Okay, using this. Okay, now let's say I'll try as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 8 decimals, and length should be 8 and 2 decimals should be there. So I'm putting some zeros here. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8 values you can put here because we have defined the length here 8. So now try to check its output. So output should be uh, with as you can see here, no leading zeros are not coming as of now. So let's try a different function here. So in style, you can see here, instead of scientific, you can use multiple. Uh, hmm, you can say with leading zero and try to execute. Now see the output. here. As you can see here, uh, with zero value is coming. Okay, using this function. And let's say I just need to use a different function here instead of this. Mm, let's see what would be the difference. Execute. Now you can see the difference here. So as per the requirement, you can use your function. So this is the way, okay, to declare the amount or value with a string operation. Okay, so as I told you earlier, uh, hard code value is not preferable here. So to overcome this, I mean, why we should not use hard coded value? That is there is a reason. I'll tell you why we should avoid hard code values. Hard code text, hard code string, you can say. So let's say, uh, whenever you want this, let's say we have hard coded this older technique, and apart from this, we have hard coded this. Here you can see first and this program, and we have hard coded this here, as you can see here in a constant. And whenever this program goes into another language, or you can say in another country, instead of India, or instead of let's say in other country, other language, so there is no translation option. We cannot translate this text as per the requirement. Let's say we just want to translate this into German, or if you want to translate into another language, like in Chinese language, so that thing we cannot, this conversion we cannot perform. If you will declare some string as a hard-coded value, like as here we have declared a string value within a constant here, it means we have declared it as a hard coded, or if you remember here we have hard coded, uh, the, the, here we have hard coded, so these things we have to avoid. So to overcome this, what we need to do, so I'll tell you the way. Let's say, uh, so let's say this is our, this is our text. This is our previous message, and you can see here we have we are using variable here instead of hard-coded value, but this hard-coded value we have defined in this variable. Okay, and as you can see here, we have defined this hard-coded value directly here. So this is not acceptable, and we cannot translate this into another language. So to avoid this, we have to create a text element. Okay, so that we can directly convert this into another language without any restriction. So how we can create the text element, I'll show you here. So what you need to do, just put this comment and the commas, okay, and use this braces and put here Let's say 001. Okay, and use this starting and close. Okay, now put the cursor over here and press uh, control 1. Now, uh, let us say no suggestion is there. Mm, just wait. I'm replacing this with text. Okay, press control 1. Uh, control 1. Yeah. So now instead of txt, I'll put another. You can put any text here. Let's say I'll put here mm, text 1 and press control 1. Okay. Now it is saying tx the cursor and press control 1. There is some issue here. Suggestion should come here. Uh, why it is not coming? I'll check. Here, put any text. Okay. So I'm putting ABC and now press control 1. Now it is saying create text ABC in the text pool. You can use any name to create the text pool. So here I'm using ABC for demonstrate purpose. So when I uh, click on the same, now you can see text key is created automatically with ABC because here we have declared ABC, and now text content is coming automatically, and which is coming from here, and whatever string you have defined here, it is coming automatically, or you can change here as well. And now you can see here actual length is coming and maximum length you can define it to. I mean, as per the requirement, if I'll increase, then it can store up to 40 character. Okay, now do finish. Okay, now after doing this, trying to activate the same and execute using F9. Clear the previous message because otherwise it will confuse us. Now I'll execute again using F9. Now you can see uh, message is coming. Okay, message is coming, new technique. Okay, but the thing is, we have declared the text pool for the same, so we can remove this. How we can remove this? Again, press Control 1. Okay, now it will suggest remove literal from text. Okay, choose the one, and now you can see it's replaced automatically, and it is coming with text hyphen and whatever text pool you have created. ABC recently we have created. So this is coming automatically. Now activate the same and see the effect. F9. Now you can see uh, now you can see this is the latest output and this is the previous one output. Now you can see first message is coming perfectly because it is coming from older technique, and now you can see here first program is coming, but this hard coded value is not coming. So why this is not coming? There is some issue. So the reason is whenever you create any text class or any text pool, you just need to activate the same. So how you can activate the same? So as you can see here, there is a button, activate inactive ABAP development object. Use the same. Now you can see select editor to save. Okay. It will show us inactive objects. Select all. And now you can see text element. This text element is inactive, so it is coming here. Now activate. Okay. Now this has been activated successfully. If you will choose this, and if you want to navigate on the our text pool, then choose the same and press F3. Now it will navigate to you whatever value you have declared. As you can see here, we have declared ABC equal to new techniques. As you can see here, these things and maximum length we have defined here as 40. Okay. Now close this and execute the same using F9. Now you can see here our output is coming as per the requirement. Here our hard-coded value is also coming. It means our text pool is working fine, perfectly. So that's it in this video. Hope you will enjoy. Hope you enjoy this video. So don't forget to try this at your end and please subscribe us. Otherwise, you will miss the content. Okay, on time. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you and take care. Bye bye.